Hello my dear students, today we are having another very important topic, the dignity and freedom of the citizen. Again, I am recalling your attention that which we have been discussing, with so many videos, or the previous videos we were discussing the outcomes of democracy. Then we have connected with the democracy and the development, and the democracy and the eradication of poverty, and how do democracy accommodate the social diversity. Now we have another topic, how we will come to democratic setup, how it is the dignity and the freedom of the citizen in the democratic setup. How the dignity and the freedom. So as usual, let us have a glance on the questions which already came on this topic. Democracy stands much superior in promoting dignity and freedom of the citizen. Justify the statement. Democracy is very important for promoting dignity and freedom of the citizen. Support the statement with argument. Anyway, two questions I have given you. Here we are discussing how democracy is giving dignity and freedom. How it is associated with, how democracy and dignity and freedom is associated, or how the democracy is promising this dignity and freedom of the citizen. So when we go through very detailedly, when we discuss detail, every individual wants to receive respect from the fellow beings. Every individual wants the respect from the fellow being. You, me and the other one. Everybody wants the respect. You are being a 10th standard. If your sibling or if your younger brother, he is in 6th standard or 7th standard, you are expecting a respect from him. If he is speaking in such a way or in different tone, you will be saying that, oh, you are speaking to brother. Okay, I am an elder brother. You speak respectfully. That means you are expecting each and every people. Whoever you are, what position you are having, everyone is expecting a certain amount of respect and the dignity from other one. So every individual wants to receive. That is the fact. So often conflict arises among the individual because some feel that they are not treated with the due respect. That is a big problem. Anywhere problems comes, anywhere fight comes, anywhere disputes comes, the major cause will be, one will be thinking that I am not treated respectfully by another one. When I am not getting respected, I am not getting respect from other one, I will be having the dispute with other one. This is the problem. In between your friends, you will be having so many friends you will be having, and some or other reason, or you will be having the disputes, or you will be having the friendship will be cut off. What reason will be there? Why? Their fight will be coming in between. So why there is a fight, or why there is a cutting of friendship? Because one might have felt that he is not respected properly by another one. Many places you can see that the children are coming and complaining to the teachers, Gali diya, he has abused me. So he has abused me, that is why I am not in terms with him. I do not want to be, or I do not want to be a good friend of him. I do not want any friendship with him because he has abused me. So I feel that when he has abused me means I feel that he is not respecting me. He is not respecting, that is. So everyone, your friends, your equal, your own friends also are expecting a certain amount of respect from you. That is why once you have abused him, he is not ready to chat with you, not ready to come with you to play or anything, because he felt that you are not respecting him. So this is the common fact. Even in the family also, you take sometimes when some problem comes in between our parents also, one may be feeling that another one did not respect. So this is the fact. Everyone is expecting a certain amount of respect from everyone. So everywhere often the conflict arises from this when the individual feel that they are not treated with a due respect. Now, the passion for respect and the freedom are the basis of democracy. When we consider what is the base of the democracy, the passion, the respect, and the passion for the respect and the freedom. The base of the democracy means the passion for the respect and the freedom. So democracy is passion, it is an accepted fact by the democracy to respect another one. And the freedom, avail freedom to another one, not bounded by anything. So that is the passion of the democracy, the respect and the freedom. Respecting another one, give freedom to other one, that is the passion and the basis of the democracy. Democracy throughout the world have recognized, at least in principles, the passion for respect and freedom. That is a base of democracy. This is accepted throughout the world, at least in principle. It is in the principle when you are studying, or when you being a political science student, when you study, you will understand that what is the basic principle or the passion of democracy, that is the respect and the freedom. So when we detailedly discuss, or when we detailedly study, or when we critically analyze many of the places, you will be not finding that it is this respect and freedom is there in the every countries which all are claiming that they are following the democratic form of government. So that is why the sentence is given in your textbook, democracy throughout the world have recognized this passion, at least in principle. They have accepted the passion to the respect and the freedom. So now we will come to the example of dignity of woman. We are affirming, or we are clearing this point of how we are, or how the dignity is respected in the democratic setup. Take the example of the woman. Most societies across the world were historically male dominated. Most of the society we have seen historically, you take the example of French Revolution and everything. During the French Revolution, we have seen that everywhere the presence of women were there. They were there in the march they have conducted towards the fortress prison, Bastille. You have seen the women were associated, or together they were outside of the Versailles palace, and they have written more than 50,000 letters to the king, which speaks about their problems, their grievances, and they were there to storm into the bakeries. So there were so many, we can see the very ultimate presence of the woman everywhere. Even then, so many different government came in France, and none of them have given them the right to vote for the woman. So from the historically, or from the history we go through, we can see that historically the women were, or the men dominated everywhere. There was a long struggle by women have created some sensitivity. Then after that, the woman started a long struggle in order to make the awareness among the men that is, we are also the same part of this country, and we are also be treated same as you are, or the position is to be adorned as you are. So they had a very big struggle in order to make this sensitivity, that respect and equal treatment of women are necessary ingredients of the democratic society. After having a long struggle, they tried to make understand the society, especially the male, that they are also the part of the society, they are also be treated equally. So because of that, at present society, we can find that some of the time the women are treated. So that does not mean that women are actually always treated. After the long struggle, we could see that they have got the right to vote, they are started to be equally treated, and special laws were enacted by many governments in order to protect the rights of the woman. And we are 1/3 of the, you have seen that in the decentralization we have studied that 1/3 of these positions were started to be given to the woman now. You see, we have introduced. All these things have introduced after the long struggle, but that does not mean that women are actually always treated with the respect. That doesn't mean that we can always say that they are always treated with the respect. You take the day-to-day current things or current affairs which are coming through the newspaper and the channels, you can see how our women are treated. There are so many cases you can see in the Delhi and UP and everywhere. You can see that where so many areas the women are mistreated. Rape cases, killing, so many where. So here we are seeing that is, or we are telling that they, after a long struggle, they had or they have actualized the respect or the equality in the society. That doesn't mean that always they are respected, but once the principle is recognized, it becomes easier for women to wage struggle against. So but even if we are accepting that they are not treated with the respect always everywhere, but even then one thing you can remember that once the principle recognized, once this principle is recognized, what is the principle? The principle of this acceptance of equality in the society or respect of women, that principle is recognized by the society, they can easily wage the war in order to attain this. Now, being a male, I am understanding that, I know that there is no difference. Everyone is treated equally, male or female or whomever baby, they all are treated equally. That recognition is, or I am recognizing it. So because of that, the woman can wage the war in order to get the freedom. Wherever they feel that they are not respected properly, they can come against. They can argue for that. Why? Because the society is recognized. There is a group, society is recognized, that society is always knowing or already knowing that these women are to be treated equally. Then we can see that a struggle against what is now is acceptable legally and morally. So now it is legally and morally it is accepted. Society is accepted, recognize that it is the women are to be treated equally. It is legally accepted. There are so many rules and regulations are there. Why? Because of their long struggle, the society, the governments made new laws which are now they can legally fight. If they are disrespected anywhere or they did not get any respect or they were anywhere they are not treated equally or any inequality they feel, they can approach the court because they are legally acceptable. They can go against the people. They can go for the trial or they can argue for the justice. So in a non-democratic setup, this unacceptability would not have the legal basis because the principle of individual freedom and dignity would not have the legal and the moral force. So when we compare these things or when we are bringing this same principle into the non-democratic setup, this unacceptability would not have legal basis. Once in a non-democratic form of government, the women are not respected. If the woman in Germany or the woman under the Hitler, Jewish women were treated very badly. At the same time, the women, those who had contact with or married the Jewish men or women, the women were treated very badly. You know that they were not at all respected in the society. So in that setup, you can see that in a non-democratic setup, this unacceptability, Hitler was not ready to accept. This unacceptability would not have any legal base. That woman had no right to go against the Hitler because there is no legal base actually, because the principle of individual freedom and dignity would not have legal and the moral force there. Because why this woman under the Hitler cannot go against or she cannot argue for the right? Because this principle, this respect or this individual freedom and the dignity is not accepted legally. It is not legal only. The government is not accepted. It is not accepted in the society only. That is why in the beginning only Hitler has told that if the women are fighting for the rights, that society will be destroyed. He has clearly told that the women are not equal to men. If any woman is arguing in the society for the equal rights, the society will be destroyed. That was his policy. Then what is the legal base? There is no legal base. The government itself decided that it is women are not supposed to argue for the equal level or to get equal with the men. So then how can they come against the government? So because of that, there is no legal validity. So unacceptability in the non-democratic government, no woman can argue for. Why? Because they are not having the legal validity. But in democracy, in unacceptability of dignity, the woman can come against or woman can argue for the right. Why? Because it is recognized, this self-respect, the dignity is accepted or recognized by the society. So that is the plus point of the democratic form of government. That is the way the democratic form of government accept the dignity and the freedom of the citizens. I hope you understood. We will be coming with the last video. Till then, bye.